A very good morning to one and all present here, respected dignitaries on the dais, esteemed guests, distinguished speakers, and fellow technocrats. I am Ms. Supriya Ganpat Savan, third year NSS department student, welcomes you all on the behalf of AISSMS Society's College of Engineering. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all for the most awaited technological extravaganza of the year, that is 19th AISSMS ET, powered SciTech Villegothon 2024. As we embark on this incredible journey, let's ignite the spark of innovation, fuel the fire of creativity, and electrify the atmosphere with technological advancement for a cause and for the society. Today we all have gathered here to celebrate the synergy of human intellect and technological brilliance for rural development. You will witness cutting-edge innovations, experience mind-bending coding and board battles, and discover the future of technology in terms of rural development and in terms of ET 2024. Let's explore the uncharted territories of SciTech Villegothon and push the boundaries of what's possible. It is now believed that worshipping the Creator before any deed symbolizes our wisdom. It marks our gratefulness towards the ultimate source of knowledge and potential. Hence here, I invite all the dignitaries on the dais to please come forward and light the lamps for the day. या कुंदे तु तुषार हाल धवला या शुभ्रवस्तामृता या वीणावरदंड मंडित करा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शंकरा प्रभुदिवै देवै सदा वंदिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेष जाड्यापहा गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. May this light of Diya guide us towards a better future filled with hope, promise, and endless possibilities for the day. I now request all the dignitaries to please take their seats on the dais. Moving further in the event, Atithi Devo Bhava. We NSS squad believes that every person who shares his time, knowledge, and attitude of perseverance is to be applauded. So for this, today we have among us a similar sort of dynamic persona. Today's chief guest for the day, Mr. Pranesh Prabhugaonkar, Supply Chain Manager, USA and Europe at Atlas Copco. I now request Principal Dr. D.S. Bormane to please felicitate our today's chief guest, Prabhugaonkar sir. Further, we also have among us today's two judges for the day. That is Dr. Yogesh Murlidhar Chitre sir, Assistant Professor, JSM College of Engineering, Pune. I request Principal sir to please felicitate Chitre sir. Sir, another. So, moment. We also have Professor Santosh Dabade sir from SIT College, Lonavala. I request Principal sir to please felicitate him. Today among us, we also have an alumnus from the same institute, that is Atlas Copco, Mr. Lakshmikant Lahankar sir. I request Principal sir to please felicitate him. Moving further, I now request Program Officer Dr. Nana Shezwal sir to please address the crowd.
Good morning one to all. Respected Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Pranesh Prabhugaonkar, Shipping Manager Atlas Copco, Pune. Our distinguished principal, Dr. D.S. Bormane sir, a very dynamic ET coordinator, Professor Nitin Navale, the judges for today's program, Dr. Santosh Dabade, SIT Lonavala, and Dr. Yogesh Chitare, all the respected heads of the department, teaching and non-teaching staff present over this August gathering for today's SciTech Villegothon program. At the beginning, on behalf of our esteemed institute, I would like to welcome to today's distinguished guest and all dignitaries who are igniting this scientific temper of the society. Dear all, since last 1 month we were passing through the unstoppable wave of Engineering Today 2024 and SciTech Villegothon. Everybody flipped to Engineering Today and continued. The efforts are taken by our students to find out the solution for the development of village community. Today, we are fortunate one of the world-renowned technological personality, Mr. Pranesh Prabhugaonkar, is with us. Once again, I welcome you, sir, for this August gathering. All of us aware that our earth is a whole is facing a lots of challenges these days than can be only dealt with the interference of scientific approach. Problems like global warming, pollution and alternative plastic, fuel consumption, energy sources, use of water resources and other general topics like development in the field of modes of communication, new and better modes of transportation, medicine, etc., all need a scientific mind. The importance of science and technology in our day-to-day life can never be underestimated. There is no better way than scientific Villegothon at a different levels are one of the easiest way to enhance students' technical intervention in the village community. In our AISSMS College of Engineering, the SciTech Villegothon started a way back with a marginal size, but today it is recognized as a national level and huge elevating response receiving every year. This year, we are organizing it on hybrid mode with the central theme SciTech Villegothon. We transform the villages. The SciTech Villegothon, which is in turn forces them to think creatively, find the solution to the present challenges. The students across every corner of the nation will share their innovative ideas. The ideas were evaluated by our subject expert team. I hope that this SciTech Villegothon will help in creating interest, develop social skills, scientific attitude to maintain the enthusiasm and positive direction of curiosity of the student and help them to dive deep into the ocean of learning. Thank you very much once again to all.
Thank you very much, sir, for your words of aspiration. Further, now I request Principal Dr. D.S. Bormane, sir, to please address us.
Thank you, Supriya. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning, one and all. Respected Mr. Pranesh Prabhugavkar. Just your discussion, is it Pranesh or Pranesh? Chief guest of today's function. Then we have our own alumni, Mr. Lakshmikant. And of course, Pranesh Prabhugavkar sir is working as a supply chain manager in Atlas Copco. And Lakshmikant is also in the same organization. Also, we have two judges, Dr. Chitre sir and Dr. Dabde sir. Dr. Nana Shejwal, Mr. Nitin Mawle, all my heads of departments, faculty members, students and participants from various institutes. I personally, on behalf of ASSMS College of Engineering, welcome you all on the occasion of inauguration of this SciTech Villegothon competition, which is organized in this 19th Engineering Today function, because every year we conduct this Engineering Today on the occasion of Engineers Day, which is on 15th of September, but because of holiday and other problems, we have decided to conduct or celebrate Engineers Day little bit late on 26th and 27th. So wish you all a belated Happy Engineers Day. Sejwal sir has mentioned about this concept. For the information of Pranesh and those who are coming first time to this institute, let me introduce my organization. That is my duty and responsibility as a head of institute. I should introduce my institute. This ASSMS College of Engineering started way back in 1992 under the umbrella of ASSMS Society, that is All India Sri Shivaji Memorial Society, which is established way back 100 years back in 1917 by His Highness Excellency Srimant Shahu Chhatrapati Maharaj of Kolhapur. It's a very old organization, and with the vision of service to society through quality education, this educational institute was started. We have two engineering colleges under AISSMS Society. We have pharmacy college, we have hotel management and catering, we have management institute, polytechnic, military school, which is started in 1932, before independence of India. We have school SSC. We have ITI also at Bori Bhadak, which is on Sholapur highway. That is one of the reputed industrial training institute. In Pune we have two campuses. One is this This is called RTO campus, and another is at, you might be seeing the statue of Shivaji Maharaj near Modern Cafe, you can say, or behind the court. In ASMCO, we are running various undergraduate program like chemical engineering, civil engineering, computer engineering, electrical engineering, electronics and telecommunication engineering. Again, we have electronics engineering, specialization VLSI design and technology, which is specially started from last year, because Government of India, or rather our Prime Minister, aim is to manufacture of chips, various chips which are required, maybe mobile, computer, laptop, area. We are importing majority chips, but since government has decided to start various fab labs in India, and they need a human resource to work in such fab labs and this production unit. For that purpose, VLSI design and technology course is started. So then we have mechanical engineering, we have mechanical sandwich. The beauty of this sandwich program is the students are getting opportunity to work in industry 1 year. Entire 1 year they are spending in the industry. So they are getting good exposure for industrial environment, getting good training, hands-on experience, and some of they are absorbed by the same industry, because they are monitored throughout 1 year, and if they feel it's good, doing good, so such a way some students are getting opportunity during internship itself. Then we have robotics and automation. We have PG programs in almost all disciplines. We have 5 research centers and around 76 research scholars pursuing their PhD programs. So those are newly admitted. I welcome all the students. Some of, I see there are some first engineering students. So you have a lot of opportunities here. Along with your teaching learning process, you can be part of these various activities. Next year onwards, you will be the coordinator and this, because being a first year, HOD may not be in position to ask you to participate in each and every activity, but second semester and second year onwards, you will be. We have various chapters and clubs. In every department we have chapters, and clubs, various platforms for students to showcase their skill and potential. Just we were discussing the importance of co-curricular and extracurricular activities. And these first year students are very lucky, because this year the curriculum which is they are studying right now, the co-curricular and extracurricular, they are clubbed under co-curricular, and it is mandatory to each and every student to participate in one of the activity. Till today, some interested students were participating in various activities, maybe in sports, cultural, or some technical events. So I was talking about the Baha Supra, where the all-terrain vehicle is manufactured by the students on their own, right from paper design to preparing the vehicle and participating in event. So that type of exposure they are getting, and almost students from all departments are involved in that. It's not baby of only mechanical or mechanical sandwich, but because nowadays you take any vehicle, you need a support of electronics, you need a support of computer, you need support of production. So we allowed all the students to work in that group. And recently, last year, we got first prize for this all-terrain vehicle at national level. And this is, I appeal our first engineering student, if they find some time, visit the basement, you will find different, I think you might have taken them to show the workshop of our students, maybe of Baha Supra, E-Baha, Yam-Baha, aero model. They are preparing the aero models also and participating at international level. You also have that opportunity. And of course, sir is going to focus on that, how the extracurricular is helping you get good opportunity and good placements and that help to work in a very company in a nice way. As far as the college achievement is concerned, sir, our 7 UG programs are accredited by NAC. Almost all eligible UG programs are accredited by NBA. College got A+ grade by NAC in second cycle, means we have continued the same grade. In first cycle also we got A+ grade, second cycle also we got A+ grade. Of course, this is because of the support of our management, especially I thank Honorable Sri Maloji Raje Chhatrapati, Secretary of our organization, Joint Secretary Sri Suresh Pratap Shinde sir, Treasurer Sri Ajay Patil sir, and other office bearers. They are continuously supporting us, motivating us, and allowing us to conduct various activities along with teaching learning. Teaching learning is a part and parcel, everyone is doing that, but participating in various activities helps a lot for overall development of the students, holistic development of the students. Our NSS unit is very strong, I was just sharing with you, and we are not going for one 10-day camp only, but we are working throughout the year through this NSS volunteers. We adopted 5 villages under Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, and our student and faculty members, they are visiting these villages, interacting with the people, and trying to get the some problems faced by the villagers, and based on that we are trying to suggest the solution. In one of the village, Rure is na sir? Rure. So the students visited various houses and interacted. They done the survey, and during survey they found that people are suffering from stomach problem. So they had interaction, discussion, then decided to test the water from that particular village, and that water is tested, and it is observed that there are some impurities in that water, and because of that people are facing stomach problem. Doctors were happy getting more number of patients, but students, these villagers were not satisfied. So our NSS unit, our Dr. Shezwar sir and his team, they decided to provide the purified water to that particular village. They discussed with the, why I am sharing this, because you will get idea how it benefits many people, because NSS means you people are participating, that you are contributing little bit. Water ATM is installed there. Initially they are requested that people from village contribute some 15,000, 20,000. They approach one of the NGO has given around 90,000 or 1 lakh rupees, and villages were not ready to give contribution. Why should we should give? त्यांच्यासाठीच करतो तरी ते म्हणतात आम्ही का द्यायचं. Then they discuss and they motivated them कि it will beneficial for you. And the idea is that you use a 5 rupees coin, put 5 rupees coin, you will get 20 liter purified water. That is the idea, and that is installed there, and the Gram Panchayat is earning around 10 to 15,000 every month now, and majority people are happy because they are getting the pure water. पोटाचे प्रॉब्लेम दूर झाले, डॉक्टर मंडळी थोडी नाराज झाली, पेशंट कमी झाले. Similarly, our civil department, Dr. Nangre sir and his team, they took a survey at Kalyan Dam. Kalyan एक विलेज आहे, तर यू माइट बी हर्ड इन इतिहासामध्ये आपण कल्याण दरवाजा वगैरे ऐकलेला आहे सगळ्यांनीच, महाराष्ट्रीयन मुलांनी इतिहासात आहेत शिवाजी महाराजांचा. वन ऑफ द फोर्ट अँड कल्याण विलेज इज दॅट देर इज वन डॅम. त्या डॅमचं जे काय पाऊस, हेवी पाऊस पडतो तिथं, पण ते पाणी 2 महिन्यातच वाहून जात होतं बिकॉज ऑफ लिकेजेस. सो दे हॅडंट डन द सर्वे अँड दे हॅव गिवन द सोल्युशन. डॉक्टर शेजवार सर अँड सिव्हिल फॅकल्टी अँड स्टुडंट्स, they have done entire survey, entire project submitted to government sanctioned 28 lakh rupees for that, आणि त्याचं 100% काम झालेलं आहे. आत्ताच्या पावसाळ्यात फुल भरलेलं आहे आणि सध्या लिकेजेस काही जाणवत नाहीत असा रिपोर्ट मला मिळालेला आहे. बरोबर आहे का नाना? पाणी भरपूर स्टोर झालेलं आहे आता अँड दॅट इज ऑलमोस्ट सक्सेसफुल. लेट्स सी हाऊ मनी मंथ्स इट कंटिन्यूज. सो डॉक्टर नांगरे आणि यांचं टीम आणि डॉक्टर शेजवळ आणि टीमचं एक जोरदार टाळ्या वाजवून स्वागत करू आपण. अपेक्षा करू की ते 8-10 महिने पाणी टिकेल, कारण पहिलाच प्रयोग आहे तो. सो सच टाईप ऑफ ॲक्टिव्हिटीज वी आर डुईंग थ्रू NSS. आता वी आर बेस्ड ऑन दॅट देन अदर पीपल अप्रोच अस, अदर विलेजेसर्स अप्रोच अस की सर आमच्या इथे ATM बसवा, आमच्याकडे हे करा. त्यात अर्निंग आहे आणि आरोग्याच्या दृष्टीनं युजफुल आहे. नाव वी आर प्लॅनिंग टू ऑलरेडी हे स्टार्टेड वर्क ॲट भीमाशंकर. तिथं असा एक प्रोजेक्ट आपण आता करणार आहे. सो अलॉंग विथ आवर टीचिंग लर्निंग प्रोसेस थ्रू दिस NSS unit and through other units we are doing social contribution also. And of course it is because of strong contribution, participation from students. Parents are also supporting, heads are taking care of, heads and faculty are taking care of the students. So this competition is in line with that under ET. I also appreciate Mr. Mavade for coordinating this entire activity very rigorously, aggressively. And there are 26 various competitions. It started yesterday. Majority competitions were on yesterday. And today is the last day. So I will not take much time. Already I have taken some time. So we are eager to listen, Pranesh. Best luck, best wishes to all the students and participants. And those are new, they can think their opportunity from coming years. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I now take pleasure in introducing our today's chief guest, Mr. Pranesh Prabhugaonkar. Pranesh sir completed his BTech from Goa University in 2003 and began his career at Tata Johnson Control Automotive India Limited. He then joined Atlas Copco, where he has built a strong reputation and brand. Starting as a team leader, he quickly progressed through multiple leadership roles, including supply chain manager and competence domain manager in India. He later moved to Belgium as a project manager, contributing significantly to Atlas Copco from an IT perspective. Besides, after several years of supply chain manager duty in US, Pranesh sir is again back to India, where he currently serves as the shipping manager at Atlas Copco India. In this role, he focuses on optimizing transportation to reduce costs, manage exports and imports, operational excellency, and is committed to reducing CO2 emissions in freight forwarding, aligning with the company's sustainable objectives. I now request today's chief guest. Okay. तुम्ही announce करताय का sir?
मी announce
हाँ.
A little bit interruption for good cause. I am very happy to announce this year the state level NSS award goes to AISMS COE Pune. Mr. Samruddhi Sonavne is grabbed this award. All over the state there are 5 lakh students working in NSS. Among that 5 lakh students, we received the first award, state level award, and now this is recommended for national level award. The file is sent to for national level award. In last week, the University of Pune conducted the literature and cultural competition in Pune University. The 3 districts were participated in that competition, but our NSS volunteer, just newly joined NSS volunteer from computer department, Harshali Malu and Prerna, received the overall trophy for literature and cultural competition. I would like to request today's guest to hand over that trophy and felicitate Ms. Malu along with the HOD, Computer Department. Athawale sir, please. आठवले सर या त्याच्यासोबत इकडून या. Thank you very much. Please continue.
Continuing further, I now request our today's chief guest, Mr. Pranesh Prabhugaonkar sir, to please address us.
Thank you, Bormane sir. Thank you, Shezwal sir. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, respected faculty, organizers, sponsors, and my dear students. Firstly, I would like to thank the organizers for inviting me for this prestigious event, and especially Dr. Nana Shezwal sir for coming personally to invite me in my office 2 days ago. When he explained me about the National Service Scheme, which is also called NSS scheme, where government promotes to use of technology for uplifting your villages via various institutional technologies, is really commendable. Also, the work done by AISSMS ranging from revamping the dams which were drying up faster than expected to giving clean drinking water while implementing RO plant is commendable. Then he explained me about this particular event, SciTech Villegothon, where different colleges come together to present their project via NSS. This is really a very good initiative, and I am felt honored to be a part of this event. 10 years before I moved to Europe and US, I got a chance to stay in IIM Bangalore for a week. I would say I was lucky to be in that particular campus because I got the opportunity to interact with a lot of faculties for IIM Bangalore. One of the point which I was discussing with one of the faculty, because I'm a bit of patriotic, because that's one of the reasons I came back to India. I was just asking him what we can do from our side so that India would be coming in the global list of developed nations. He gave me a simple math. Math is simple, but it's very complex to implement. As we all know, 65% of our current investment or revenue comes from our agricultural base. 35% is persons like me, who are doing job. But if you see the other way around, mostly all the money which is accumulated is with the 35%. 65% don't get anything at the end. So that's the reason, if you see, the government has launched a lot of projects to upliftment of the villages. The NSS scheme is one of such schemes where you can help the villages to grow. And projects what you are doing, which actually if you see, the project, for example, where Shezwal sir and team work to get the dams up to date. What will happen is it will help the farmers and the people over there to grow. So that's very, very appreciated. I've noted down some points, which I feel that will be good for this audience to grasp. And that's the reason why I'm trying to, make a note that I don't miss any of the points. Okay. Today as a chief guest, I'm not only here to inaugurate the function, but also to walk you through my experience, which could help you smoothly transition from college to a professional one. I know that every young chap who is in the 3rd and the 4th year of engineering would have some ambitions, would have some dreams. This could be the students in this room who could have different ambitions after graduating. Some would like to pursue higher studies, and that's what I was discussing also with Shezwal sir, is that more and more aspirants are there to go abroad for studies. Some would like to do job, like what I pursued. After 2003 of my graduation, I directly went to a leadership role. Some would like to start their own business. I think it's a trend now. If you see a lot of young caps are wanting to do their own business. They don't like to be under someone. They don't want like to be managed by someone. They don't want to, they just want to start a job. So we have different kind of aspirants which are sitting in this particular room. But trust me, whatever you want to do, be sincere, honest and dedicated with your goals, bringing dream to reality. As someone has said, speak with honesty, think with sincerity and act with dedication. After I graduated my college in 2003, I was offered a job in Tata's, which I think you already saw mentioned that I was working in the Tata Johnson control. But the job that I was offered is interesting. I was a graduate trainee engineer and they offered me a job of a team leader, managing 100 blue collars with 2 supervisors under me. It was something special for me because I've seen people, I've seen students who come, and do a normal engineering kind of a job, but I was directly offered a job of a leadership. At that time, I asked my immediate manager, when I joined, why do you think I'm being selected for this job? He said 2 things which I still remember. First of all, he said that I saw your profile, I saw your extracurricular activities, what you did in your college, and I feel you are the right candidate for this post. Honestly, after 7 to 8 months, whatever he said came to truth. Second thing what he said is, it's very important, maybe some silly quote I'm saying here, but I always carry it with me everywhere I go, whether it is Europe, US, or even in Atlas Copco. He told me that whenever you get injected searing in your body, there is foreign material entering your body will resist it. You'll have pain, but after some time you'll feel normal about it. So same thing is with the industrial experience. When you step from here to any industry, the first thing what you'll notice, okay, there is some resistance from the team member, there is the problems which come to you, but it is temporary. Just keep in your mind, it is temporary. Whenever you feel disheartened, whenever you feel depressed, because starting a new job in a company, you have to understand that there could be various years of experience of people who are working there. So when I joined Atlas Copco, for example, I was managing who was also 55-year-old blue collar. And there was also a person who was just graduated out from his 22 or 23rd year. So there are various different ages which you have to manage. So definitely I always used to say to my meme, the 5 fingers are not same. So you will find different type of people who are working in the team which you are also be facing to. So the thing what I want to stress is, just be cool and calm, and then the foreign bodies you'll be treated as a normal one. My only advice to the young chaps who want to do a job after graduation would be just work in a company with an open-minded approach and positive thinking, and think will start on its own. This is about a job in after college, but growing in knowledge and role is also very important. Now what we always think is, when I graduated, I always thinking, yeah, I want to do a job, let's say. But I started the job. But after starting a job, after certain years, you might find stagnant in that particular position. So what is important? I would like to give my example just to relate this particular point. I started in production and supply chain in Atlas Copco Group and continued for 3 years. After this, there was a challenging project to implement in Atlas Copco India. And that was to implement a software. Now what was the software? It is a manufacturing execution system. I'm a mechanical engineer, okay? I graduated as a mechanical engineer. So some would have that myth that, oh, can I do IT? So in IT, when you say it's a broader term, okay? In IT, there are various things which you can do, which I'll also try to explain. This MES project was a project which you had to manage as a project management level. It is not that you have to go in a software and do coding. No. What is important in the industry, and I'm not trying to offend any IT guys here. Developers, you'll get a lot. But what is important is to understand the business logic behind that development. That is very important, and that you can only get working in the industry. Since I worked for so many years, I had that experience of supply chain, I had the experience of production. So I exactly knew how the processes work and what the software has to do. So it was not just writing a code. So company was looking for a person who helped to roll this out. I immediately approached them and conveyed my interest. So what I did, I would try to grab the opportunity, in short. And looking at my profile, they immediately selected me for this project. And trust me, within 8 to 10 months, which was a record time in Atlas Copco worldwide, we could implement this project without any issues. But after doing this, they give me a global name in Atlas Copco world. Many Atlas Copco companies worldwide at that time were struggling to implement MES. Even the MES what they brought, they put millions of dollars. I want to be very honest, they put millions of dollars in Belgium and it failed. It failed, it went in dustbin. But at the same time in India, when we implemented this project, it was a great success without any issues. So that gave me a global name. But afterwards, it even gave me opportunity to move to Europe. As you heard about that I was in Europe, I was in US. So that was the first step which helped me to go to Europe with my family. So it was not that I just went for 1 or 2 months and I came back. I was there for 2 years in Europe. So that is very important. So this was a turning point in my career as I got the opportunity to move in a project management domain. So you see, I started as a mechanical engineer, I went to production, I went into supply chain, and now I moved to IT. In an industry, in IT industry, I'm not saying in specifically a IT firm, like Infosys and all. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about manufacturing industries. What is important is the functional knowledge you have. The more you have the functional knowledge, like for example, Lakshmikant, he started in 2020 in Atlas Copco, right Lakshmikant? And he was handling as a logistic engineer. He was not in IT, okay? He had the aspiration of IT, he wanted to do some IT projects, but he started as a logistics engineer. So what happened with that? So he could gain the knowledge of the processes which I used in operations. So once you have that feel, he will only, can endorse me on this. Now he is the lead engineer for implementing AC/DC, which is a very prestigious product for our warehouse, which is Atlas Copco distribution centers. So he is implementing that along with the global team in India. So you see, again, I'll come back to the same thing, opportunity. Very important. Opportunity don't come very often. It's very important to grab the opportunities when it comes. So I'll just quote here, always remember opportunities are like sunrise. If you wait too long, you miss them. Out of my overall career, I spent half of it outside India and mainly in Europe and US. This gave me opportunity to know new cultures, meet people from different backgrounds, and more importantly, a different professional world altogether. Why I'm saying this is, a lot of students, as I said, would like to pursue higher education outside India. For them, I can only suggest one thing, which is very, very important, and which normally people miss, and then students after coming to Europe and US really have hard time to gel with. I would only tell one thing, whichever country you want to go, please do a research about that country and the college you are going to. It's very, very important. Staying in India, you might feel the importance of that, but staying 10 years abroad, I can tell you it's very important. Sometimes as an Indian, when you interact with them, we can find it challenging to adapt. Hence, better to be prepared mentally to the country you are moving to. The reason is, their cultures are very different than ours. They are also human beings. They also have the same blood what we have, but the cultures are different. They are very professional, time punctual, straight, blunt, and practical thinkers. And most importantly, with low emotional quotient. So they will tell something to you very bluntly, which you will feel bad about. Because as Indians, we know most of us are very emotionally attached to a lot of things. They are like working 8 to 5 in a company, but after 5, they even forget which company they work for. That's the kind of a culture. But within 8 to 5, even they take the lunch on their desk. So they are very, they are not really wasting any time. They work 8 to 5, they work 8 to 5. Narayan Murthy said, yeah, we should do 80 hours. Yeah, we can do 80 hours. But then in that 80 hours, 30 hours will be time pass. And that's a fact in India. If you go in any company, in our company also, you'll see people, doing a lot of time pass, going on YouTube, going on the coffee machine. This kind of things are there. But if you go to Europe, they are very, very professional. And this is a true story. I don't have any shame in saying this. Whatever it is, it is. So my point is, they're very professional. So you have to understand, you have to really do some research before really going to that college and going to that particular country. I think I shared my experience with you once you go outside the college. But since you're already in the college, there are certain things which you can also do staying in the college also. This I will try to explain you with some buzzwords. The first buzzword is networking. Very important in any industry. In college, try to network with not only with your stream colleagues and professors, but also network with cross streams. This is very, very important. You know why? Trust me, in any company, you can only be successful. Let's say if I was in production, okay, and if I don't collaborate with engineering, if I don't collaborate with logistics, I will fail. So collaboration is very important. Sometimes what happens is that staying in a particular stream, you are blocked by that boundary. So don't be in that boundary. Come out at boundary, do networking is very, very important. Second thing is event organization. Take this event for example, which is organized. I am sure a lot of students will be already involved in organizing this particular event. These skills help you to plan and organize. So plan and organize is the basics of your industry. Some people might feel, I am very good at, writing a code. Some people might feel, oh, in mechanical stream, I am very good at my concept in thermodynamics. Yes, certainly they are important. But what is also important is to do this planning and organization. Trust me, if you are not doing proper planning and organization, you will fail in the industry life. Or you will learn it very hard way. If you want to really prevent learning it hard way, you have to do it the proactive way. The third important buzzword is leadership skills. During my college tenure, I served as a chairman of student council. So I was also like you, as a student council chairman. I was involved in organizing various events and trips. In this role, I was responsible to coordinate with all students and get work done for success of cultural events and trips which would be mainly inside India. The experience helped me in my role to manage people. So managing people is, I would say, an easy one if you do it very flawlessly, a difficult one if you are not able to manage people. Because as I said at my start, 5 fingers are different, even of our hand. So if you have 5 people in your team, the 5 persons can be of various different, thought and attitude. Some might be 100% attitude, they will not be even, you don't even to look at it. Some people might be very lazy in work. Some people might be doing time pass, but telling you, they are doing work. So you as a leader, you should know all these things, how you have to manage. The last but not the least, very, very important, is teamwork. Any industrial organization works well if the teamwork is very good. Any project or task cannot be successful without team support. It's same at college or same in our workplace. How to work in team dynamic plays a very important role in the overall industry career. So teamwork is one of the basics of your, of your industrial experience. If the teamwork is not that to the level, we will fail. In Atlas Copco, you have a famous picture which tells you, there is a boat and it is tilted like this in the water. And there is people sitting on the other side. Maybe Lakshmikant would relate what I am telling. And they are laughing to the people who are on the other side and just they are removing water from the boat. There is a hole in the boat. So finally what will happen is ultimately the boat will sink. So who will sink? All the 4 people. So if that teamwork, team dynamics is not there, definitely you are going to fail. With this I end my part and wish you all a successful and enriching symposium. May you all live with new ideas, lasting friendship and a renewable sense of purpose. Thank you. And also if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, because I am here for this particular event. So I have dedicated my time, for only this thing. So if you have any questions, please raise hands and you can ask bluntly, as a US and a Europe culture. Okay, thank you.
As we conclude this session, on behalf of this organization, I, Aditi Shinde, extend my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for making this event a grand success. Special thanks to our chief guest, Mr. Pramesh Prabhugaonkar sir. We thank you for sharing your valuable insights and inspiring us to become active game changer. To our principal, Dr. D.S. Bormane sir and management. Representative Joint Secretary Shri S.P. Shinde sir, we thank you for this wonderful opportunity. I thank Maure sir and Tedkar sir for overall support and guidance. Judges Yogesh sir and Santosh sir. All the HODs, faculty members and coordinators. Last but not the least, thanking all the participants for your enthusiasm and engagement. Your contribution will positively impact rural community. I also thank first year HOD Nivot sir for supporting first year students. Thank you.
होते